no tātou te whiwhi te Waimarie. Te Ara Tipuna is a proposed 500-kilometre trail between Te Tukātaio and Tarakeha, which is the starting point here in Gisborne and the end point over in Opotiki.
It will traverse the whōrohe of Ngāti Porou Te Whānau a Apanui, Ngaitai and Te Whakatohia, and in the studio to talk about it is the member of the Trust Board and also project lead, Hekia Parata. Morena.
Morena, tēnā koutou.
Morena e te kōka, karawita ki te iākoe. This is a very exciting project. Just before we came on here, we were kind of sharing the details, which is, what we're going to do very shortly. Let's just start with the whakaaro. Ahu mai te whakaaro I here. Where did this idea come from?
So one Saturday, here having breakfast at one of the cafes, I said to my darling widow, who's no longer with us, and our two girls, next Saturday I'm flying to France and I'm going to walk across Spain. And Widow said, hey, darling, do you want me to come with you? And I said, no, not at all. If I'd known then what I know now, I would have said yes. But the thing is, anyone who knew Widow knows that he walked like the professional soldier he had been, and it's a quick march. And I thought, no, I just want to take my time. I just want to, walk across. And it's 830 kilometres.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
830 kilometres. It's like walking from Wellington to Kaitaia. Right? That's what Buddha told me. Anyway, so that's what I did. I came home and I thought, we can do this. So I applied for funding, developed a business proposal, got that approved, blah, 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 blah. And here we are today. And the stage we're at now is that we're in the middle of a consent process for the trail to get consented.
So what do we need to do to help this kaupapa Hekia?
Well, thank you for asking.
Because we want to. We certainly want to.
In order for us to get this trail developed, we need to get funding. In order to get the funding, we need to get the consent. Right. That is the stage we're at now.
Okay.
So to get the consent, we are asking people who support this kaupapa to go to our Ara Tipuna website, which we launched that Radio Ngāti Porou on Monday.
Very nice.
And on it, there are two kinds of templates for support. One, a submission of support from anyone who thinks it's a beautiful kaupapa, and you can tick the particular things on that template you like about it. And the second one that's on there is what's called an agreement in principle, and that is for landowners only. Because while we want support from the wider community as much as possible, the mana of agreement remains with the people who own the whenua over which the trail is proposed to go.
Yes, of course.
So we are asking landowners, trustees on behalf of whenua Māori blocks to have a hui, invite us to come and talk about it, or talk to other landowners who have signed an agreement in principle. And so we're looking for both of those, because when the Gisborne District Council notifies that there are hearings for this consent, we want to be able to demonstrate we have consulted widely, there is huge support for it, both by the public and by landowners. And we are waiting to hear from the District Council when that consultation process will be. And my job is to do the strategic stuff, which is basically, it boils down to how do we get the funding if we get the consent, because we want to be ready to go. So I just want to touch on something. There have been people who have said, we don't want thousands of tourists and whatnot. I said, fair enough, that's fair enough. But we get to design what we do want. We all get to design too, what does kaitiakitanga actually look like in practice, right?
Right.
Not saying, where's the government? Where's the rūnanga? Where's the marae committee, right?
I love that.
Like, who are the whānau and hapu who whakapapa to this whenua? You have the mana, we respect it. That also, as has always been the case, there's obligations with ownership and mana and so forth. So how do we restore the best versions of ourselves in the way we interact with our whenua, with our pā? Hey, how do we get our pā? There's 6 people coming through, booking for the night at, well, obviously, Heru Harama, Te Horo, wherever. And how do our pā see that as an opportunity, A, to be whakahihi about what they do, B, to do what they do well, but C, to earn an income.
Yeah.
And D, to have them open for other than our tangihanga or the occasional wedding. Like,
Koia.
We have the biggest number of beautiful wharenui. Everybody, certainly speaking from a Ngāti Porou point of view, and I know I'm here in town with our relations, of Mahaki and Whakata and Aita Manuhiri and whatnot. At home, I didn't know till I went to the Te Māori exhibition how blessed we were. We not only have carved meeting houses, we have carved wharekai. Around the rest of the country, that is not a thing, people.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the walkway between the turn-off to Whamuruatoa. Oh my, it's beautiful.
I know.
It shows that I haven't been back home for a long
I just
time.
drove that road the other day.
And you didn't notice
I didn't even know. I was probably
focused
on the road.
Yeah,
and on the work ahead.
E mea ana koe, yes. Kei te tika tāhau.
Yeah. Horses have been on that, on the boardwalk. Please, whānau, clearly a boardwalk is not for horses, all right? And so people absolutely, yes, that would be lovely. And one of the tikanga of the Camino I walked on and will be the tikanga of our ara is you respect, you be the best version of yourself, and if you're bringing rubbish in, you take it out, all of those kinds of things. Anyway, here we go. We are not planning to fence 500 kilometres, but we are gifting a fence to the relations who own the whenua next to that kilometre, because there are horses in there that are getting out.
Oh, right. Okay, so you need to gift a fence.
And also it was in quite some disrepair, being held up by blueberry bushes or something. Anyway, so Ara Tipuna is gifting a fence for along that 1 kilometre. But yeah, we encourage people to walk it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kapai. Kamutu, hei ngā rangi, hei ngā wiki e tū mai nei, hei ngā marama e tū mai nei. We will keep abreast of what is happening with the kaupapa and keep you all updated. Tēnā rawa te koe te kōka Hekia.
Oh, kia ora, tēnā kōrua. And everybody out there listening, have a great day.